Sir Carlo, sa pag-change ng ating no? Sa ating schedule. Kasi afterwards, palalayasin ako dito sa opisina. Ayan. I'm actually here in the office right now and sabi ko, what would be the best way for me to share, no? Yung gusto kong i-share sa inyo. And sabi ko, i-drawing ko na lang para mas madali, no? Ayan. Ay, nawala. Choose virtual background. Tagalin ko lang siya, guys, ha? Okay, just a minute. Alright, may ang puti-puti ko, pati yung noo ko pumuti. Ayan. Never mind the blackboard, no? Kasi gamit na gamit siya. Ganyan siya ngayon. Okay, so that we can proceed. My name is BG, right? You can call me BG. My name is Palmer Gilanda. I'm an agency manager here at Baguio. Yan. So kapag nagawi po kayo dito sa Baguio, you can come and visit us. Yan, dito lang naman po kami. Okay, so what I would like to share with you is this one. Meron kasi akong nitong dilemma, right? Especially if you're a financial advisor and you're a leader. And sa akin naman, sabi ko, paano kaya ako magkakaroon or makakamold ng mga ahente or even teach myself to be really accountable for our business? Kasi syempre, ang gusto lang naman na magkaroon, if you're a leader, and especially if you're molding financial advisors, and even if you're a financial advisor yourself, ang gusto mo is sana magkaroon tayo ng mga financial advisor na accountable, responsible, and independent, right? Yeah. So hopefully, no, what I'm going to share with you will be able to add value to you. And then maidagdag natin sa arsenal ng knowledge natin para naman gumanda-ganda yung ating negosyo here at AIA. Okay, so let's proceed. Gagamitin ko yung board, ha? Ayan. And please tell me pag hindi nyo naintindihan yung sulat ko, no? Okay. Ayan. We know naman that in the business, right? In the business, we have four major components. Okay? Four major components in any business. So, i-drawing natin yung quadrant. Okay? Yan. Apat na quadrant siya. No, isang quadrant pala. Yan. And the first variable or the first element that is necessary in doing a business is, of course, number one is what we call marketing. Okay. Marketing. Yan. When we say marketing, ganda na sulat ko, no? When we say marketing, it answers the question, paano tayo makikilala? Okay? Paano tayo makikilala? So this entails yung branding mo, sino ka, your vision, mission, bakit ka nandito sa industriya na ito, ano yung need na ina-address mo, okay? In the case of our negosyo, it is financial services, right? Insurance, includes life insurance, critical illness, etc. So that's marketing. The second one is yung operations, right? So when we say operations, it entails, syempre, mga back-end natin, yung processes natin on how to take care of our clients, etc. So it answers also the question, paano tayo, para simple lang, gagalaw. Okay? Ayan. It answers the question, paano tayo gagalaw. So that's marketing. Sa paano tayo makikilala. That's operations, paano tayo gagalaw. And of course, isa sa pinaka-importanting variable natin is what we call sales. Right? Ayan, sales. Which answers the question, paano tayo makakabenta. Yan. Paano tayo makakabenta? Benta. Yan. Paano tayo makakabenta? So it includes the entire sales process from the time na, syempre sa atin, for example, no, when we set an appointment, right? Prospect mo, set an appointment, di ba? Calls, etc. until closing. Okay? So that's sales. For me, it also includes recruitment. Kasi expansion to eh. Okay? Kasi recruitment is expansion of your sales, right? And then the fourth one is, of course, finance. And it answers the question, di ba? Paano yung pag-budget natin ng pera? Paano yung allocation natin ng pupunta dun sa operations natin? Paano yung pupunta doon sa overhead expenses natin, right? So, for me, paano tayo kikita? Okay? Yan. So, apat guys. So, when we're talking about, when I am talking to myself or when I am talking to an advisor, okay, sasabihin ko sa kanya, yung negosyo kasi natin, okay, it entails four elements: marketing, operations, sales, and finance. And the first question would be, sa tingin mo, ano kaya yung first step na dapat nating tutukan sa apat na ito? Ayan. I know all of them are important. Okay? I know all of them are important. However, the question is, ano yung dapat unahin natin? Right? And I will always argue that we will always start with marketing. Okay? Ayan. Kasi paano naman sila bibili sa'yo kung hindi naman nila alam na ikaw ay financial advisor, right? Or hindi naman nila alam na ito yung service na ino-offer mo, right? Kaya doon papasok sinasabi natin na secret agent. Okay, so nakilala ka nila. Either pinost mo sa social media, or sinabi mo sa mga friends mo, right? Or sinabi mo sa mga prospect mo. And of course, nung nagpakilala ka, nagkaroon ka ng benta. Diba? Sales. Yeah. Nagkaroon ka ng benta. Okay. Nung nagkaroon ka ng benta, of course, ikaw ay kumita. Nagkaroon ka ng pera. Okay? And after ikaw ay kumita, syempre, okay, meron ka ng kliyente that you're going to service, and then again, it will go back to your marketing. So can you see the flow? Okay? Yes, very good. May budget na, sabi ni Judge. So, nagpakilala si ahente, nagpakilala ka na ahente. Okay? And then nagkaroon ka ng benta. Nung nagkaroon ka ng benta, may budget ka na, may pera ka na. Okay, now it falls on you. How are you going to How are you going to allocate your budget? And after that, of course, don't forget, meron kang serbisyo. So when I am talking to my financial advisor, I'm telling them, very important kasi na alam nila that you're offering a service, right? So if you're going to ask me, manager, bakit wala akong benta? Because of course, babalik tayo dito, baka naman hindi nila alam. Okay? So take note, how's your branding? Paano mo pinopost yung sarili mo? Paano mo ino-offer yung sarili mo? Sales. How are you with your sales process? Inaaral mo ba yung mga kailangan mo matutunan para ikaw ay maging magaling sa pagbebenta? Because kung meron man talaga tayong trabaho, yun ang pagbenta. Di ba? Ayan. And then of course, sa finance. Okay? I will always tell them that malaki kasi ang kita natin dito sa industriya natin. But ayaw ko na pagdating ng panahon na 5 years from now, 10 years from now, after you've earned so many millions, and then you're going to come back to me and sasabihin mo wala ka na kita. Or hindi nag-move on yung negosyo mo. Right? So we must always teach them also that itong finance na ito, very important. So that they can also allocate yung operations sa kanilang negosyo. Okay? Ayan. What other elements is needed here? Okay? Ito dalawa, idadagdag ko ito. It's called efficiency. Ano spelling na efficiency? Efficiency and... ayos na yung spelling ha. Di ko maabot. Effectiveness. Ayan. Efficiency and effectiveness. Very important tong element na ito because kahit na alam natin tong apat, no? Apat na element na negosyo natin. Okay, we must always strive to level up, no? Yung ating efficiency and effectiveness ng negosyo natin. When we say efficiency, the least minimum input that we can put, right? And then the maximum output natin in terms of energy, in terms of time, in terms of finances, di ba? Para yung output natin mas malaki. Yan, effectiveness. Question, are our operations systems or processes still effective? Right? Baka naman, medyo papel-papel pa tayo, or paano na yung marketing natin? Or nagpa-flyering pa ba tayo? Or ginagamit na talaga natin sa social media? And very excited ako mamaya, no? Because somebody's going to teach us how to do our branding in social media. How about your yung efficiency mo sa sales mo, right? Or yung effectiveness sa sales mo? Because the things that we've been doing in the past in doing our sales may not be applicable now. Lalong-lalo na nasa digital age na tayo. How about your finances? How efficient are you in your finances, right? Because kung titignan mo, titignan mo yung finances mo, right now, if you're a financial advisor, right, and you're really allocating your finances, are you investing in your skills? Are you investing in your equipment? Are you investing in, for example, kung medyo madami ka ng kliyente, are you investing in a secretary? If you're going to level up, di ba, as a unit manager, you can still use this. Right? Because sa finances mo, are you allocating enough for your negosyo? Baka naman kinakain mo lahat. Right? So take note of this. So this is applicable not only for a financial advisor, but also for managers, di ba? Unit managers and agency managers like this. Right? Because dito naman talaga umiikot lahat, no? Ng ginagawa natin sa negosyo. Yan. Okay? So, one thing that I'm going to point out is always try to have a focal point every month. Every month, no? Dapat meron kang focal point. For example, sa marketing, in this area, what are you going to focus on? So, for example, I'm going to focus on recalibrating my vision mission. Ganyan. Or I can focus on posting my social media or boosting my page. Sa finances, what are you going to focus on? Are you going to have segregate na, kasi malapit ng December, are you going to have a budget for December? For sales, di ba? What's your focal point? Am I going to level up my A's or am I going to increase my recruitment process, right? Or sa operations natin. Okay, mag-i-invest ba ako sa, say for example, another secretary? Ganun. Okay? And then, if you're going to look at this, guys, okay, what does this figure remind you of? Diba? What does this figure remind you of? Sagot! Sumasagot! Okay, it reminds us of a, sumagot ba? A butterfly.
Butterfly.
Para bukid. Okay? Ayan. So, sa kabukiran. Yan. So, butterfly. And ang maging tanong ko would be this one. Okay, guys. What is the most efficient and effective way, pinaka-sure ball on how to catch a butterfly? Okay? Okay, how are we going to catch a butterfly? Sabi nila, the way to catch a butterfly is to get a net, diba? Tapos, catch mo ng ganyan, catch mo ng ganyan, catch mo ng ganyan. Okay. But somebody said that actually the best way for you to catch a butterfly, all right, is to create a, anong flower tsaka honey? Mali. Is to create a bountiful. Kita niyo pa ba? Bountiful garden. Because you don't need to catch them anymore. Diba? They come to your garden, right? So the butterfly represents money and abundance, right? So you create a bountiful garden. Okay? So the question is, okay, the bountiful garden represents your negosyo, your business. Okay? The bountiful garden represents the business. And the question is, who is in charge of making sure that your garden is bountiful? Okay? Number one, ikaw. Okay? You are responsible. Pwedeng ayan ilagay mo. You are responsible. Okay? Ikaw na recruit ang responsible on how you're going to make a bountiful garden. Okay? Now we're talking about gardens then. Number two, ay realization. The second realization is, do not expect, di ba? Na kasi pinag-uusapan naman natin ng garden, no? Do not expect na you're going to plant today and you're going to harvest tomorrow. Okay, you're going to plant today, you're going to harvest tomorrow. It's not. Okay, kasi meron tayong dapat na sinusunod na. Siyempre, pag munggo, yung tinanim mo, munggo yung makukuha mo. Ano tinanim? Siya ang aanihin. Right? Respect. Respect the process. Okay. Sa negosyo natin ito, hindi siya pangmadalian tapos kikita ka agad ng pera. Okay? We have to respect the process in terms of tatanim, di ba? Pag-aani, pag-wait ng time, right? Okay? And then number three, okay, lastly would be, isingit ko na dito, no? Yung pinaka gusto kong one, it's called Everything Affects Everything. So, I'm going to end also, no, yung aking kwento with you with this concept by sharing a story. So, bakit ko sinasabi? Sasabihin ko dun sa advisor or sasabihin ko sa inyo, no? Right, that why is it very important for me that I teach you this concept? Okay, that I teach you this concept. Kasi, let me share with you a story. I don't know if you're familiar, right? But, yan, Ubuntu. Yan. Pakita ko mamaya. There was a certain farmer who excellent quality corn. Okay, excellent quality. And then year by year, doon sa countryside, siya ang laging nananalo sa kanilang contest. And then, napag-alaman ng reporter, na isang news report, na taon-taon din, itong farmer na ito, binibigay niya or binibigyan niya yung kanyang mga kasamang farmer ng butil ng corn. So nagtaka itong reporter, sabi niya sa kanya, nakikikompete ka sa mga ito every year and yet, every year binibigyan mo sila ng butil ng corn mo. So nag-reply itong farmer, sabi niya, bakit hindi mo ba alam? Di ba the wind blows the ripening corn? Di ba yung pollen? Yung pollen ng no? Yung pollen, the wind blows the pollen from one field to another. From one field to another. From your garden, di ba? From your garden to my garden. If I am not going to give you excellent quality code, kung hindi ko i-share tong knowledge na ito on being accountable in your business and telling you that it is your responsibility to create a bountiful garden, your pollen will eventually degrade the kind of garden that I have. Now remember, you belong to my hacienda, di ba? Hacienda ito ni BG at magtatanim ka, di ba? Of course, your pollen will affect everything in my agency. That's why I'm telling the advisor, right? And this is also applicable to us. Bakit ako nandito tapos kahit na gabi, tinuturo ko pa rin ito sa inyo? Because I would like to share with you because your pollen, right? I eventually, di ba? Kaya nga ito meron tayong ablaze right now because we're learning from each other. No, because your pollen, your excellent pollen, will also affect my pollen so that we can create a bountiful garden in AIA. All right? Okay, so to recap, okay, create a bountiful garden. This is all about your business. Four very important elements, right? So that eventually, yung mga advisors natin, even tayo, will take into accountability and be responsible and be an independent financial advisor. Yan lang, guys.